Hey everyone, today I'll be discussing Janet Mock's powerful book, Redefining Realness. This book is more than just a personal story. It's an exploration of identity and resilience. In this video, I won't be summarizing the book, but I'll be reflecting on some of its key themes. Themes like intersectionality, which was like how her experience resonated with mine, and my critique of how her story is presented. One of the strongest themes in Redefining Realness is intersectionality. And Janet Mock's life is a clear example of this. She navigates her identity as Black, Native Hawaiian, and a trans woman who grew up in a low-income household. Each of these identities adds layers to experience of both privilege and oppression. For instance, being trans made her face significant societal challenges, such as being denied medical resources and constantly facing discrimination. On the other hand, later in life, she experienced some privileges, such as when she gained economic stability and education, which helped her share her story with a larger audience. I found her awareness of how these different intersections affected her life insightful, especially as she compared her own experiences with others. For example, she mentions that her journey as a trans woman of color was very different from those who transitioned in more privileged white communities with more access to resources early on. When I read Janet's book, I found myself connecting with her in more ways than I expected, especially around the idea of struggling with societal expectations and finding your true identity. Like Janet, I've also experienced feelings of being different, of not fitting into the boxes that others try to place you in. For instance, when Janet talks about the internal struggle of deciding when and how to reveal our identity, it reminded me of times in my own life when I felt pressure to conform to certain norms or hide parts of myself. Although our experiences are not the same, her identity as a trans woman and my experiences as a Nigerian immigrant, we both faced moments where we had to choose between staying quiet or living authentically. It's taught me a lot about resilience and how important it is to own your own truth, regardless of how society might react. While Redefining Realness is a moving and inspirational book, I do have some critics about the way Janet told her story. One thing that stood out to me was that the book could have gone deeper into the emotional and psychological toll of her journey. While she touches on the difficulties of transitioning and how she coped with the challenges, I felt like there could have been more exploration of her mental health and the struggles that she went throughout the whole process. Additionally, although she did mention intersectionality in terms of race and gender, I felt that there could have been more discussion about how the intersection of class played into her experience. For example, she barely touched on the financial struggles of accessing medical care. But this is a really important topic, and I feel like she could have went deeper into it. These are areas I would have liked to see expanded to provide a fuller picture of the challenges she faced. In conclusion, Redefining Realness opened my eyes to the complexities of identity and the importance of intersectionality. Janet Mock's story is a powerful reminder of the challenges faced by those who live at the intersection of multiple identities. It also highlights the power of resilience and authenticity. Reading this book has deepened my understanding of what it means to live your truth and how crucial it is to advocate for more inclusive spaces in society. Well, that'll be it with the video. Thank you for watching.